Hey guys, Poplar Mechanic. We're in the shop here today and I have my Muffler modded 201. This is the only mod that this saw has, this Muffler mod. One thing I wanted to point out that might have been a little confusing from my 150 video is after I did the Muffler mod, I did lean it out a little bit, which is where I decided to keep it. I'm not sure why that specific saw was so rich to begin with. I'm not sure, but it's sure cutting good now, and judging by the spark plug, it's spot on. It cuts really good in the cut. So as a rule, when you do a muffler mod and you're improving airflow from here to here, you're going to want to fatten it up a little bit, right? Because that extra air is going to lean it out. So you just want to be careful. A good tool to have is a tachometer, and I know it's tough when you got limited coils, you'll hit a certain point, but you can tune it in the wood pretty good just by listening. I usually just fatten it up. Fatten up the high end cut. It'll be boggy, it'll cut like shit, and then you kind of lean it out until it just feels good in that cut, and it's still burbling a little bit. Like you can hear it burble in the cut. They call it four-stroking. And then usually what I do is I do that so it's doing that in the cut under full load, and then I just come out of that in the cut, if that makes any sense. So it'll just sound clean in the wood, and then usually it's cutting perfect right there, and then down the road I do inspect the spark plugs and things like that. But a tachometer is a great tool to have. Okay guys, so today we'll be removing these metal limiters. Now when you pull this off, you're going to end up with something like this. So this prevents you from limiting it. I'm going to show you guys two ways to do that. The first way, which I'm not going to do right now, I did this to my other one, it works perfectly fine. You just take an Allen key just like this. I'm not 100% on the size of this one, and you just make sure that it fits into that hole, guys. And then once it goes in there, you'll turn this thing and you'll feel some resistance, and it'll just snap in there, and then you can have full adjustment. And with my other one, I've just been adjusting it with this. You can also use this tool as well after you do that mod. Now this is probably the simplest way to do it, and it does work, but today I'm going to try a different method. This pin here prevents you, this has like a limiter kind of seat in there, so what you're going to do is just drill this out and you should have full adjustment. So we'll see you guys over at the drill press. Okay guys, so here we are at the drill press. I got her all lined up. I did take this idle adjustment screw right out just for the purpose of getting it in there, but you don't need a drill press to do this. We just got this, so I kind of want to play with it and just make a really accurate hole here. So all I'll be doing is going down, drilling that pin out. It's all lined up, so I'll do that on video here, but you could also put it in a vise and just use a drill by hand if you don't have a drill press. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I just want to kind of mess around with this. Okay guys, let's get drilling. Okay, just got to adjust this a little bit. And there we have it, guys. That's drilled out. Sorry about that. I just had to get lined up again there. It was starting to... Okay, so you can see here now that where that pin was, I've now drilled it out. And it's gone, so I can get full adjustment out of the thing. We'll go back to the bench and I'll show you. Okay guys, so we're back at the bench here. Now I did back this out, so now that this pin's been removed here, okay, it's been drilled out. Now you can take this right out. Now I recommend hitting this with compressed air because you obviously don't want metal filings getting in there. So what I would recommend is just hold it like this, and you can see you got full adjustment there. You can just take that right out, and then I'm gonna clean this up. I just don't want to tip it upside down, but I'm gonna blow this out and stuff, clean it up, just make sure there's no chips in there. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to wreck your stuff. But there you go. You got full adjustment now for your muffler modded saws, and that's awesome. Okay guys, so I've cleaned her out. I just sprayed a little carb cleaner in there, hit her with a little compressed air, and she's all cleaned up in there. I'm going to hit this as well, but yeah, I just wanted to show you that's all you guys have to do is drill that tiny little thing out, and you'll have full high-end adjustment on these 201s or any of these metal limiters for that matter. And when you're tuning your saws, guys, just if you don't have a tachometer and you're not 100% sure, it's better to just err on the side of caution with that stuff, guys. Just make sure you're not leaning it out too much. You know what I mean? And if you need to take it to a dealer, that's what you need to do. It's been a learning experience for me as well. I haven't actually cooked a saw, but you know, I'm always cautious with it, and I can, after you cut for so long, you can pretty much tell how the saw is supposed to feel, almost just by feeling and hearing, right? So I hope that helps you guys. Thanks for watching this video. That should give you 2 awesome methods for doing that if you do muffler mod your saws and you need to fatten it up a little bit or adjust it for whatever reason. Maybe even just clean it out, right? Because if you get stuff plugged up in there and you just need to clean it out, that's a good way to do that as well. Alright guys, so I'm going to call this video done. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Poplar Mechanic. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I just wanted to say thanks to all the new subs, guys. I'm getting close to that 1,000. I might do a giveaway or something. I have a logo in the making right now. And probably I'll get my wife to make a shirt because she's got this cricket thing. And maybe I'll do a giveaway when I get to 1,000. So thanks a lot, guys. Happy holidays. We'll see you next time.